Okay, traditional start down on the floor. Start on your back. So staying up nice and tall. Breathe a deep breath, and I want you just to go ahead and grab the back of your legs. Just grab the back of your legs, drop your shoulders, lengthen your neck, and take a deep breath just like this. Heels down, toes up. One more. And I want you to seek out your spine, bringing your nose toward your knees, expanding through your back. Exhale. And inhale, come up to a tall spine. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale, C curve and round. And inhale up tall one more time. Exhale, C curve and round. And now we'll let go of the back of our legs and very, very slowly allow ourselves to drop back almost all the way, but then come right back up. So don't go all the way to your mat yet. Inhale, draw your shoulders from here to here, and then exhale back, but not all the way. You have to be able to come back up, and we're going to keep working through these half roll backs. Now you'll notice that my legs are glued together. My feet are flexed. My shoulders are not rounded forward. I'm going to bring them back. Inhale, exhale, come down halfway, setting about half of your back onto that mat. Exhale, come up. And reset those shoulders. One more time, glue the legs together. Tall spine. Inhale. Exhale, down. Not all the way, not all the way. Half of your back down, maybe. And pull yourself back up. Good. Now, let's go ahead and work through some movements all the way on our back. So exactly what we were doing, going halfway down. I want you to go to where we were, halfway down. Inhale. Exhale, go down about an inch farther. 1 inch farther.
Jennifer, I'm sorry, I gotta go.
That's okay, keep trying. You're not quite down to the mat yet. And go ahead, relax. Lie down on your mat. Take some nice deep belly breaths. And then bring your hands right down by your hips. Imprint that low spine. Drop your shoulders down onto the mat. And elevate your legs right into tabletop. Knees are right over the hips or a little bit past the hips, but not close to the belly. So that would look not like this, maybe like this, hopefully like this. So the farther out your knees are, the more your abs will be grabbed on. I want you just to hold that tabletop, imprint your spine, lift head, neck, and shoulders, and we press down 100. Oh my God, can you believe it? We're doing 100? That's so weird. Can you lift your shoulders up a little more? So I don't want you to round your shoulders. Keep them nice and strong and straight. And at this point, you can work on your percussive breathing. Can you straighten your arms out more? Point your toes. Double pulse breath in, out, out. Flex your feet. Straighten your legs. Point your toes. Lift your shoulders a little bit more. Drop your legs. Stay right here. Look at your toes. 30. 20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and roll yourself to seated. Good. Now from seated, we're going to just go ahead and separate those legs. Tall, tall spine, lift up. And fold forward. Again, lift up, inhale. Exhale, expand those arms out. Curl your toes towards you. Drop your shoulders, double pulse, no saw. Just a twist and a twist. You might be asking yourself, why is Jen going back to the basics? We get so complex and so out there.
I like the basic.
You have a lot of work ahead of you. I want you just to master this and laugh a little bit and go into that saw. Slow it down. Double pulse, pinky finger by pinky toe. Drop the shoulders and go again. Long, strong breaths. Four more. And 3, 2. And last one right here. Lift your arms up, bring your feet together, point your toes, and we take one big, giant, slow roll back all the way down onto the mat. And give yourself a big, long line. Stretch, hands are overhead. Back is arched up and off the mat. Fingers are wiggling, toes are wiggling. And you go ahead and bring your hands right down by your sides. Imprint your spine one more time. And we'll lift into tabletop again, this time extending one leg, giving the other knee a nice hug in. Take that leg, hug it in tight, and switch it up. Lengthening the other leg, possibly dropping the heel to the mat, and go again. We're gonna lift head, neck, and shoulders and get that double pulse breath. 2 breaths in, 2 breaths out. In, out, out. It's a double pulse. There we go. Nice. Can you lift more of your shoulders off? Can you dig your lower back in a little deeper? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Don't stop here. Legs hold in tabletop. Bring your hands together and rotate lower and upper. Rotate. Rotate. As if you're going into a lower body rotation. You still have head, neck, and shoulders up and off that mat for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one, grab up your knees, rest your neck. One more breath. Then we bring up head, neck, and shoulders again, knee, nose to the knees. Let's rock the length of our spine. 8, 7, 6, 5. Try to maintain the same position the whole time. 4, 3, 2. Don't let those feet touch. Last one right here. Feet are not touching. Feet are not touching. Don't let them touch. Oh, can you lengthen those legs? Good. Hold on, hold on. Let's bring those shoulders down and back. Hands, feet, tick-tock, side to side. Smaller. Can you bring your legs up taller? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come forward, relax, release. Now, Monday we didn't do a lot of planks. We didn't do a lot of push-ups. We also didn't get through a lot of triceps. We did some arm, but it wasn't exactly what I'm thinking for now. So I have some more surprises for you. And we will start on hands and knees right now. So go towards the back of your mat. And then we'll just line up those knees right underneath our hips and then line up those wrists right underneath our shoulders. And this is where we're going to start today. I want you to go ahead and start with a little bit of a dog leg combined with cat-cow. So really you're just kind of circling out your spine, getting it ready for the work ahead. Bending and straightening through the arms as you need. Good. And we'll start with lower body, just because I really love those large muscle groups to work hardest first. Take the knee of your left leg and bring it more towards the midline. Send your right leg out long and strong. Traditional Pilates leg lifts. I want you to tap that toe down and lift just slightly past the vertical or horizontal. What do you call that? Oh, parallel to the floor. Good. So tiny toe tap down, lift and squeeze that cheek. Eye gaze can be right about 1 foot in front of your hands. And then make sure that you're not dumping the weight into the wrists. You can grab on with your fingertips. Press the knuckles in. The front of the knuckles. So that leg is long and lifted. Now, while you're here doing this very simple basic Pilates move, I want you to think about bringing your belly up and in. So it's as if your belly button is working its way toward the spine, making sure that you're not dumping weight into the low back. So you're not arching that low back. Also, I'd like you to think about your hips being level. So you're not out here. Your hips are level and square to that mat. You have 4, 3, 2. Last one, I want you to hold it right there. Flex and point through the feet. Simple little flex and point. Good. You're going to keep that foot flexed. And then I want you to take that leg out at an angle and then cross tap across your other leg. Lift and cross the body. Lift body. So you're out at an angle. Feeling the middle of that butt cheek. 8, 7, keep that foot flexed. 6, 5, 4, 2, and last one, out to the side. Come down to your elbows. Bring those elbows in front of you. Keep that leg lifted. Keep that leg lifted. I want you to pull it in towards your glutes and extend it long. Pull it in. Extend. Try to keep that leg parallel to the floor. Don't let your head hang. Your head is looking somewhere out by your hands. 4, 3, 2, and last one, I want you to keep the toes pointing towards the ceiling. Baby lifts in a bent position. Right here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and roll onto your side. Same leg is working. Same leg is working. We're on our sides. How did that happen? So weird. Bottom leg can be bent. That's fine. We're going to turn our toes down so that we're kind of pigeon-toed. We're internally rotating through the hip joint, so the knee's not really doing anything. And the same thing's going to happen. We're going to kick back and at an angle. Back and at an angle, so not directly behind, but not directly above either. Keep watching your toes. You kind of want them to stay down towards the ground. Squeezing all the way through the obliques and it's right into the middle of that cheek. Yes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and last one. Go ahead and straighten that leg out so that both feet are facing the same direction. 2 pulses forward, nice stretch. 2 pulses back behind, good stretch for the flexors. Bring it forward, 2, and back, 2. I really like the foot flexed here, but you can point it if you want to. What feels good for you? Do you spend your day in high heels? Who does that anymore? That's crazy. Four more total rounds. 3, and I'm really stabilizing with that front arm. Last 2, and 1. Now here, keep it here. Little heel clicks, baby heel clicks. You've rolled off of your hip, so you're onto your glute muscle. The top leg stays where it's at. That bottom leg comes to meet. Yes, Pilates turn out on both feet. First position. Good. Keep it there a little bit longer. I know, right here is a little bit burny, and that's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, beats right here. Little heel beats. Oh my gosh, we're rolling onto our back. Those legs are going up high. What just happened? Heel beats. Lower, lower, lower. Bring them high. Good. Keep that beat going. And lift and lower. Hey, baby. Good. Keep going. One more time. And all the way up. Halfway down. And one right over the other. Stop. That's enough. Doing something here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to where you were and then just kind of rock out that hip. You can smack it a little bit. Release tension from that hip. Good, 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 right? All right, so new move for you here. While we let this side calm down, we're not going to go right to the other side because that's just a little bit much. So I have a bit of upper body work for you. I want you to take that low hand, just let it wrap around. You can wrap it around either your torso or your shoulder. You'll know which one you like better after a while. Stack your legs and bend your knees. Take that top hand and press it right in front of your shoulder. Let me get back on my mat. Other hand, I like mine on my shoulder, but you can press here. This is a sideline tricep press. So from here, we're straighten that arm out, bringing our upper body up. So I like my arm here, your choice. Just get that lower arm somewhere on your upper body. So that low arm, take that low arm and put it right here.
Oh, okay. It's this arm. Okay.
Top arm presses.
Here.
Watch again, okay? Ready?
Yep.
Roar, come on up. Look what happened to my leg. I'm using it for a little bit of balance. Feel your chest and triceps working for 6, 5, and if any of you have questions about this move, we can talk about it later. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Go ahead and come onto all fours. This is where we started originally, and this is where we're going to go back. From here, we're going to take our knees way behind our hips. So we're in a knee plank. Turn those fingertips out. Eye of the elbow is going to face forward. And we're gonna work through tricep push-ups again on the knees at first, keeping those elbows very, very close and tight towards the body. Can you let your chest kind of kiss the ground and come up? If not, little halvesies are okay too. Pull your abs up and in, down, up. Little bit of weight through those fingertips and that knuckle box. Down. Exhale. Inhale to go down. You have 4, 3. Keep those elbows tight. Last 2. And last 1. Good. Go ahead. Come all the way back. And come to the other side. Now we're going to go into that side lying tricep first so that we can even out our arms. And then we have that same leg series. So go ahead, come down onto your other side. Okay, so your triceps are fiery. Did you forget you have legs? I hope so. Take that bottom arm, bring it right on your shoulder or your waist. Top arm goes right in front of your shoulder. Bend your knees. Use that top leg if you need to. Ready? Let's press up tricep. Oh, and down. Lift. And if you can't get your arm to straighten and all you're doing is little baby lifts, that's okay. Lift, straighten. Your bottom arm has nothing to do with it. Three more. And 2. Last one right here. Come on down. Let your arm lengthen underneath you. And we'll go into our side lying leg set. The first move we have is toes face down, heel up. We press back and up at an angle. Keep your abs tight. Try not to arch your back. Top arm can be down for support, or hips is fine too. Okay. So we'll be working through that tricep move again. Not yet. Watch so that your toes stay down. Feel that your hip is internally rotated. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Turn it here and lifts. Good. All the way up, all the way down. Six more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Double pulse front and back. 2, forward, 2, back. And you can play with your range of motion, feeling a little bit of a stretch. And you can also play with the flexion on your foot. You can point, you can flex wherever you feel your foot needs it. 4 more rounds. Try not to let your upper body wiggle. Yes, you're feeling your hip. Yes, it's probably on fire. 3 rounds. 2. Last one. Pilates turn out on those feet. Heel beats. Lift from the bottom. Keep the top the same. Lift, lift. Good. Lift. That top leg is cemented in place. Good. Click your heels like there's no place like home. 8, 7, 6, 5. Anytime you need to take a break, that's fine. Just go right back into it. 2, 1, and here you are. Right on your back. Heel beats. Keep them coming. Low and high. Is your back arching? Put your hands here if it is. If not, use your core strength. Do it again, 2 more, low and high. Last time. Back high and every other. Like you're making giant half circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Pull them in. Rock it side to side. And we'll come up hands and knees, starting the first block of our plank series. Hands and knees for now. But we have our toes curled under. We're ready to lift. And here we go. Lift into that high plank. High plank right here. Now we're going to take one leg out to the side. Bring it right back in and go the other way. Side and in. Side and in. Feeling your hips. Maybe a little wobbly. 4, 3, 2, 1, but we don't stop there. We're going to rock the length of our feet. Just a little rock and roll back and forth. You're not doing anything but moving through your feet. 4, 3, 2, and last one, let's lift a leg. 10, flex the foot. 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop right above your kneecaps. Point your fingers out, eyes and elbows towards me. Let's go down for 6. Low. And tricep push-ups again. Keep your elbows really close to your rib cage. 3, 2, and last 1. Go ahead, come back, come off your wrist. Come back up, catch your breath. How are you guys doing? Are you guys okay?
Hanging in there.
Good job, roll those wrists. You can even take and flex the wrists a little bit. So we do have a lot of work to do in plank, but we're not going to do it all at the same time just because that's just a lot to accumulate on the wrists. So we're going to come back into the core. I'm going to come into a seated position again. So from here, we'll play around with some variations on that V-sit. Right now, let's go ahead and lift both legs up. Go ahead, lift both legs up. But then we're gonna let go, and you can have your hands here or here, up to you. We're gonna lower into high bicycle, as if you were bicycling your legs. Up to you. If you're here, genie arms, we're gonna start rotating side to side in that V-sit. Send the elbow out, rotate through the core. If you're high, you're dropping one and the other. One and the other for 10, 9, 8. Don't let go. You can be here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come forward into that L-sit. Lift. Your legs are grounded. You're safe. Good. From here, let's zip those legs together. Roll back all the way. Roll, roll, roll. Because we never stop. We just move from one movement to the other. Big inhale. And roll up, 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 up. Reach for your toes. And go again. This is a chance for you to take a break. Align your breath. Figure out where your shoulders need to be. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Now, from here, I don't want you to round your shoulders just to reach your toes. I want you to hinge from your hips and keep your shoulders wide. If that shortens your range of motion, that's just fine. It's not the goal to reach your toes. The goal is perfect posture and control of your body. Lengthen, reach. One more time. All the way down. Inhale. Exhale, come back up. Good, and set those shoulders in place. All right, from here, we're gonna play with a little bit of movement through the hip flexor, but then also through the quads and the inner thighs. So I want Pilates turn out on both legs, and then we're just gonna take one leg up. Tiny little baby lifts. I don't know what I'm doing with my arms. I'm just keeping them there. So I'm gonna do genie arms so that my shoulders stay back. Lift, lift. Pilates turn out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, the other side. Go. Lift. Where's your posture? Did you start leaning back? Straighten it out. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Reach for those toes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's flip over again. So we just did a lot of work on those hip flexors. I want to stretch them out. So we're going to go into modified cobra, sphinx. If you're here, I encourage you to lift and elevate your ears away from your shoulders. Draw the shoulder blades together. Good. Keep your knees grounded. And then we're going to take those hands right under our shoulders, lift a little bit higher, knees can stay grounded right here. And then we take it back into a child pose. Widen your knees out, bring your toes together. And then we're just going to switch back and forth. So we're in a nice wide child pose, come down low. Let those legs go. Up as if you're going into almost a down dog. Bring the toes together and find that child pose. Let's do that again. That was so nice. Come down, 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 low, low, low. Legs go out. Lifting, but we're on our knees. Toes come together and then back. Can we do that whole sequence one more time? Come forward. Drop down like a push-up. Let your legs go out long. Lift, lift, lift. Toes come together. Hold. And wide child pose. Good. We're ready for our second plank sequence. So I want you to come down to your elbows, straightening those legs out, and we'll go for that little rock again. So you're really working shoulders. I'm making fists, but you can also have hands on the ground. Pull your belly button up and in. The only reason I'm moving is because my feet are flexing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold that nice little plank, and we tap to the side. And in, other way, side, in, go. 8, 7. Don't let your head hang. 6. So you're kind of maybe looking at your fingers. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold low, hold low. Good. Lift those legs back behind you. 10, 9, 8. If you need to go knees, you can. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, knees down, child pose. Rocking side to side a little bit. Good, good, good. Awesome job. All right, so hands and knees again. Are you guys doing okay?
Yep.
I'll grab some water. Think about this. So, back to hands and knees. We're going to take one leg back behind us. We're going to lift and elevate that leg. Then we're going to take that opposite arm. And then I want you just to round the spine and bring them in towards each other. Exhale. Inhale, straight and long. Exhale in. Inhale, straight and long. 4, 3, 2, and last one here. Good. Keeping your abs up and in, wiggling if you need to, or take them out to the side. Out and back in. Out, back in. We'll go 4, 3, 2, and last one right here. Hold it, very awkward, very much out to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come in, come off your wrists, roll them out. Ready for the other side. Wrists are okay, shoulders are strong. Here we go. Other side, long lengthened leg, long lengthened arm. Cat cow through your spine as you pull in. Lengthen. Pull in, exhale. Inhale, 4 more just like that. And 3, 2, last one. Keep them out and lengthened, and we take it to that awkward space. Out to the side and in. Out to the side. 4, 3, 2. We'll just hold this last one a little longer. Hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come on. All right. Let's take it into our elbows right now. And then find that place where we can go into a low plank. Good. We're going to take the left arm, turn the elbow in, and bring goalpost arms into side plank right here. Heavy on the shoulders, lift and lower that hip. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Low plank. Right arm turns in. Roll to the right side. Goalpost arm on the left. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come in. Low plank, low plank. Let's get to high plank. Find that high plank. Drop to your knees if you need to. Reset for a moment. Back into plank. And roll into side plank left. Hold, hold, hold. Hip drive. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Think about it. Drop if you need to. And up. Right side. Lift. Hips. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Drop to your knees. Come up off those wrists. Catch your breath. Flex your wrists down, fingertips towards you. One more. Good. Roll those shoulders. We're pretty much done with our wrist work today. Every time you should be getting stronger. Make sure that you're not just dumping all of the weight into your wrist. You're putting some in that knuckle box and you're gripping with your fingers. That will help you with your wrist strength. Another trainer taught me that, and I was very happy to know that. All right, let's try one more plank variation, but it's just a switch. So we're going to go into low plank, but not for very long. We're going to switch between low plank and then that extension through the spine. So a Superman right into low plank again. Drop the belly down. Superman, driving elbows back, lifting the thighs up, and then finding that space where the elbows are right under the shoulders, lifting into strong low plank. Try it again. Lift Superman, take your time, and low plank. These exercises are both feeling, so while you're in Superman, think about your upper and your lower back. Think about squeezing every single muscle to your back side. In that low plank, drive your heels away, straighten your legs, tighten your butt, and drop down again. Superman, and low plank. 3 more rounds, go down. Superman, Superwoman, low plank. Superhumans. Here we go. Low plank, send those heels away. One more time, drop down. Superhuman. And low hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop to your knees. You can go ahead and flip over. Go ahead and flip over onto your back side. I have to keep doing this so I know what time it is. All right. Bridge series. So come on down. Bridge and rotation through the lower spine. We'll start with bridge. For bridge, I want you to go ahead and just take your foot, flex it, figure 4, cross one leg right over the other. So I'm going to use my hand to just kind of gently press that leg away as needed so that I can feel that outer glute, that outer hip. Bringing the heel of my grounded foot a little bit closer to my glutes, and then lifting up single leg bridge in a figure 4 and right back down. Do it again. Lift, squeeze the backside and down. So right now your weight is probably through the heel of that grounded foot. I want you to put some of the weight into your toes, into the ball of your foot. And we're going to go here 3 more times. Lift and lower. Your entire foot is just cemented into that mat. 2. Last one, I'd like you to hold that lift. Hold that lift right here. And then go into the ball of your foot, and we'll raise for calf raise. Take the heel of your foot off the mat. Put your hands on your hips. 8, 7, lift your hips a little higher. 6, 5, 4, 2, and last one, hold, hold, hold. And come on down. Now, we're going to go ahead and take our arms wide out to the side. Keep your legs crossed. As a matter of fact, you can cross them a little bit deeper. Don't worry about the legs right now. Bring your hands up into goalpost arms. So you have a 90-degree bend between your shoulder and your elbow and your wrists. Now, working towards bringing those fingertips towards the mat and trying to glue as much of your arm on the mat as possible. And that might not be super comfortable for some of you, and that's okay. We spend a lot of time hunched over computers and other stuff like that, because that's just how humans work. They're like kind of in front. So I just gotta enjoy that opening. And then with your legs crossed like this, we're going to go into imprint in that lower spine. Elevate both legs off the mat, cross them at the ankles, and then side to side. But you don't have to go super far. I want you to keep your goalpost arms right where they are. So as soon as you get here and one hip lifts, when the shoulder starts to lift, it's time to rotate the other way. As soon as you take those crossed ankles and go maybe out at like a 45-degree angle, keep tick-tocking back and forth for 8, 7, 6, 5 is your lower back arching, glue it back in, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Circle those legs out, keep them right where they are. Circles about the size of one of those large stability balls. If you want, you can go ahead and relax your arms out to straight. 4, 3, 2, and we go the other way. 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2, and last one, go ahead, fall apart, relax, it's okay. Take a couple deep breaths, gather yourself together. You're okay, man. We're gonna do it again. And those legs up. You're gonna figure 4 across the other side. Use your hands to assist as needed. Flex that foot, ankle goes right over the quad. And then if you have the flexibility, you can use your arm to kind of push that knee away. If it wants to stay here, that's fine, just let it, it's okay. All right, so hands can be on the floor or hands can be on the hips right now. We're gonna lift and push into figure 4 cross bridge. Lift and lower. And I want you to lift just as high as you do in your regular bridge. Whatever's tight over in this area, I want you just to breathe into those areas. Good push. And then start thinking about weight through your entire foot, your toes, the ball of your foot. And as you keep going, maybe your leg will relax a little, maybe it won't. We'll go 4 more just like this. 4, 3, 2, and then that last one we do, hold it up there, hold it up there. Wait until the ball of the foot, lift the heel. Lift into those calf raises. You lift your booty a little higher. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Oh my gosh, go ahead, come down. Keep your legs crossed, you can cross lower, and then go into those goalpost arms again right here. Goalpost arms, imprint that spine. Goalpost arms can be the best you can. If this is really uncomfortable, then you could maybe bring your hands right behind your head and try to drop your elbows. Otherwise, stay here. Let's imprint that spine, lift the legs up, and tick-tock side to side. One hip will raise. Try to keep both shoulders grounded. Rather than your feet being perpendicular to the ceiling, I want you to drop those legs to a 45 and keep going for 6, 5, 4, 3, Can you go a little bit lower, 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 lower? Good. Relax. Uncross your feet. Bring your hands up overhead. Stretch yourself out into a big long line. We're going to take one final strong roll up into a straddle stretch. Hands will be right here. Take a big inhale. Draw your shoulders to the mat before you ever go anywhere. So if your shoulders are here, draw them to the mat. Ready? Here we go. Inhale. Oh gosh. Straddle stretch. Feel free to go ahead and lower yourself however you want to. Open wide your stance and then just walk your hands out. This is your time to just kind of marinate in everything you did. All that hard work's over. We're just gonna stretch and breathe.
My cat came to smell my head while we were doing that. Like, what is that? I look up, it's a cat. All right.
Cats are weirdos. Oh my gosh.
He's like, what are you doing?
Right? We're gonna flex our feet, grab on toe lock if you can, if not, no worries, and then just up and over. Cats are weird. My husband has a cat. I mean, I like the guy. He's different. He like comes and tries to be right in my face. I'm like, no, get away. Space.
They're very independent. They don't do anything you want them to.
At the same time, they're clingy. Go the other way. They're clingy yet independent. Like they want to be all over you, but like if you need something from them, they're like
on your terms. It's all your terms.
Silly little freaks they are. All right, let's pull those toes in together. Reverse plank, no hip lift, just stretching out the arms and the chest. If you want to throw your head back, you certainly can. Breathe deep, let your belly expand. One more time. Good. Coming back. And then we're just going to bend one leg. And then going into that stretch again. One leg bent, one leg straight, just right between those knees, stretch out again. You'll feel a little bit different than the straddle stretch with straight legs. Now we're going to take this leg, cross over, seated spinal twist. And then let's just counter twist. So go the other way. And then we'll just straighten that leg out and go the other side. One leg bent, one leg straight, right between your knees. Crawl out. And seated spinal twist. Rotate. Give it a little counter twist. Good. We're going to go ahead and bend both legs one way. And then sit back. So we're going to come here. And then just kind of sit back on our heels, stretching out the quads a little bit by going back as far as you can, stretching out the front of the lower legs. Stretching out your feet. Good. And then coming forward, bringing those arms forward, curling the toes under, down dog stretch, and make it your own. You can step wide, you can swing your hips, you can rock and paddle through your feet. Think of pushing those hands away. Think of dropping the heels. Sticking your backside up really nice and tall. We're going to drop our knees really wide. Bring the toes together, wide child. Forehead to the mat if you can make it. Inching your fingertips out. And again, just kind of rocking side to side through your torso, through your hips, inner thighs a little. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to go ahead and bring our knees underneath us and come into that nice hero pose. And this is where we're going to end today. So how are you guys feeling? Namaste. Yes.
Good. It feels good to feel getting stronger every time. So
Got to be getting stronger. If you're doing all these workouts and you're keeping up, that's great. There's always modifications. If there's anything you guys are struggling with, please do let me know. I can help you. And I will send the recording I did from Monday to you guys, especially you, Kathy, because I know you didn't make it. I was looking for you. Okay.
Great.
All right, guys. Have a great night, and I will see you next Monday.
Sounds good. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.